Uh, the one game, I'm a big and famous fan, so disappointed that to hear that's not launched. But hopefully this helps Sony not create a big drought like the Wii U had, like the Wii U continues to have. And Game & Warrior doesn't really stop that drought. I wouldn't say the drought would be stopped to Pikmin 3, but yeah. And of course, Sony smacked down Microsoft with the no used games announcement. Sorry, I'm a bit stopped up here. Happens a lot. And and then they posted the YouTube video about how a game showing works, and that was awesome. And of course, everyone was applauding them. Now it doesn't really matter because Microsoft backed down on the DRM stuff, but Microsoft still has. I mean, people aren't going to trust them as easily now. I don't think anyone really is going to trust them after that, except people who just are like, "Ooh, I don't care. This is actually a good thing, everyone. Everyone, it's a good thing." So yeah. I don't want this video to be over 15 minutes. I need to move this along. Speaking of that YouTube video, we got the first look at the final PS4 box because it showed the Killzone box in that YouTube video, and we've since seen most of the boxes of launch games. And I like the box design in general, but I don't like that it's blue, because Blu-ray cases are blue, PlayStation Vita cases are blue, and Wii U cases are blue. Now we got PlayStation 4 cases are blue. Why couldn't they come up with a different color? That's 4 different things. Okay, fine, Blu-ray doesn't count. 3 different video game system cases that all are current gen that are blue. What the fuck? Why? What is this intense fascination with the color blue? Couldn't it have been red? Even something basic like black would have been better than blue. Honestly, the blue cases look good, but after the Wii U and Vita, it's kind of getting old. It's only 2, not 3. I was including 4. Okay. So yeah, that's a big disappointment. So moving on to my favorite. Like I said, I love PlayStation, but at heart I'm still a huge Nintendo fan, the biggest. Yeah. Basically, it's just sequels. Sequel to 3D Land, sequel to Mario Kart 7, sequel to Donkey Kong Country Returns. It's just basically a rehash of everything. That's fine in some cases, but I really wanted, like pretty much everyone else, a actual 3D Mario game. This is just a bigger version of 3D Land. And yeah. Multiplayer is cool, especially with Peach and the proper Toad and Luigi. As Toad's blue for some reason. But it doesn't really excite me all that much. And that's the game I figured would excite me the most. But it's probably my most looked forward to game that's coming out this year, besides maybe Watch Dogs, if Watch Dogs comes out and doesn't have any major glitches or anything. Donkey Kong Country, that was a huge disappointment. We tried working on another Donkey Kong Country game. If it was like a 3D Donkey Kong Country, then that would have been great. But no, it's another 2D one. And especially the same thing, it looks the same. I mean, yeah, it looks a bit better now that it's in HD. And some parts look better, like, 4. The 4 is so great. But camera angles is nothing new. It's a different camera angle. Come on now, Water. And trimming's cool, but I could trim the original Donkey Kong games for Super Nintendo. It's nothing new. Same with Dixie Kong. It's nothing new, really. Yeah, the 5th Donkey Kong Country game just doesn't look exciting. I don't know, it's been years, a decade since the original trilogy, but still, they're still there. Although now you can't get them very easily. You have to actually get the games on Super Nintendo since they were taken down because of copyright issues. I mean, that has to be the reason. Because they wouldn't have taken them down off the Wii Virtual Console otherwise. Some kind of copyright issue that came up, but The three Donkey Kong Country games are still there. You can still, you can swim in them and stuff. I mean, picking up fruits, whatever. Yeah, moving on to X. It looks honestly pretty cool, but I actually got Xenoblade, and I started playing it back in November last year when I got the Wii U, because I got it at launch, but my Wii pretty much couldn't play dual games anymore, not even the cleaning thing, and honestly, I'm just not really into the game. I can't really get into the battle system, but the same can be said about most RPGs. I can't really master a battle system. I think the main thing is just off TV. So if it has the off TV option, which it should, I definitely will play it more. And I'm not giving up on Xenoblade. I'm just playing through it like maybe 40 minutes or even 20 minutes on average a month. It's just I can't get into it because you have to set up the Wii U, you have to set up the TV. It's just bleh. Bayonetta 2 looks cool. I played through the first Bayonetta on the PS3. Yes, the PS3 version. Earlier this year. I like PlayStation more, so whenever I can, I get a multi-platform game on the PlayStation 3. Because might as well have everything on one system, especially when you count towards trophies and everything. I don't really go for trophies, but if I get them, I'd rather get them on the PS3 than the 360. But yeah, the new Bayonetta looks cool. The new Wonderful 101 looks cool. I don't know if I'll get them at launch whenever they come out. Well, I know when Wonderful 101 comes out, obviously. But definitely gonna get them sometime down the road, if not. Wind Waker HD looks a lot better than the pre-rendered art or whatever they showed in the January Nintendo Direct. Looks a lot better, a lot more like the original, which is good. I didn't like the overly colorful thing they were doing with the art thing back in January. That would definitely be a day one. I played through it and beat it. It was actually my first Zelda game. But I haven't basically probably played it since like 2005 or 6, so it would feel like mostly a fresh new game, I would wager. And probably my game of the show is Super Smash Bros. For 3DS and Wii U, which are terrible names. I love Animal Crossing, so glad to see that get a whip. I really hope you can import your Animal Crossing character to it, or at the very least have some female alternate costumes, because it seems kind of weird for there not to be some, because I mean it's Animal Crossing. It was like saying like the Mii gets in and you can only play as a generic Mii, which yeah. Mega Man looks really cool. I love Mega Man. I mostly have only played the Mega Man Battle Network games, but I played through Mega Man 1 and 2 on the Wii Virtual Console, and actually since the announcement I got hyped. We got those games, and I'm playing through Mega Man 1 again on the Wii Virtual Console, and I think I'll try to go through the entire series, which I probably will be able to on the Wii U now that it has off TV play and save states, and Wii Fit Trainer. Never expected her. I don't think no one did, but seeing her play looks cool. I guess it's going to be a while before we get any new characters, sadly. So yeah, it's pretty cool that the stations are different for the 3DS and Wii U versions. I'm guessing this is because some of the stations on the Wii U version have a lot of stuff going on, which would make the frame rate drop or something. That would be my guess. It seems like the characters are in fact the same across both versions, which I think is a good thing ultimately. I really hope there's at least 45 to 50 characters, very least 45. I want them to get to 50 so bad, just so they can say, we got to 50! But yeah, that probably ain't gonna happen. I hope there's at least 10 newcomers, and when I say newcomers, I don't count something like Pokemon Trainer as 3 newcomers, I count it as 1 newcomer, so 10 newcomers as that. It seems like there is a very good chance that based on a rumor of someone guessing the other Wii Fit trainer, which no one would have in the other two. That Pac-Man, me, and Little Mac is confirmed. I don't really care for either of those characters. It could be pretty cool to play as a me. I like me's, but I mean, I like Punch Out too. I played the NES and Wii versions so far, but not a whole lot to want to play as the character. To be honest, I'm hoping, the main hope is that series gets a fifth whip. The biggest series get a fifth whip. Pokemon maybe getting a fifth whip, Zelda and Mario, because that would be cool just to have a new character in those series. I don't really care who they would be, but just getting a fifth whip for those series would be cool. Yeah. I don't really got anything else to say about E3. Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Super Smash Bros. Brawl. I'm just gonna call it Super Smash Bros. 4. Number 4. Was probably my game of the show, followed, of course, by Watch Dogs. That just looks amazing. If it can really play out like they've shown it can. And I don't know what would be third place. Probably Mario 3D World, and then fourth place, I don't know. But yeah, a good E3 overall, definitely better than 2012. 2012 was just but it did suffer most of the stuff that 2012 had, like no surprises. Granted, we got the first trailers of Nintendo games, of 3 of the Nintendo games, Mario Kart, Mario 3D, and Smash Bros. But we knew they were all coming because they announced them ahead of time. The only surprise for Nintendo was Donkey Kong Country. The only surprise for Sony, really, besides the anti-use stuff, was The Order, I think. Like, I guess in the 2 Vita ports. But overall, it was still good. I really like E3 for surprises, but just in general, it was good. So yeah, thank you for watching the first episode of my thoughts. Look forward for more whenever. So whenever something interesting happens that I want to make a video about. So yeah. If you like this video, then please subscribe. I make all kinds of videos from all kinds of different series and stuff. I feel like I'm tired of talking after all that talking.